On this rainy night in Moscow, Natalia Magnitskaya had a small moment of celebration. For me, this means my son is not forgotten, she says, that many people all over the world believe in his decency and innocence. Her son was Sergei Magnitsky. He was arrested on trumped-up charges in 2009 after blowing the whistle on a massive tax fraud that implicated officials in Vladimir Putin's government. He died in prison, and no one was ever held responsible for his death. I hope someday justice will prevail, she says. His name will soon be enshrined in Canadian law, the so-called Magnitsky Bill, which targets corruption and human rights violations. Russia's media has covered the story of Canada's new legislation intensely and scathingly. Some reports have portrayed Canada as a puppet of the United States, which already has a similar law, or a pawn of Ukrainian Canadians angry over Russia's takeover of Crimea. Russian parliamentarian Konstantin Kosachev said Canada was exercising a pompous, pathetic claim to being a global ombudsman. Who gave Canada the right to judge corruption elsewhere, he demanded. Still, the U.S. businessman who took up Magnitsky's case and tirelessly lobbied Ottawa dismisses the criticisms.
Canada is not saying anything to Russia. Canada is saying we're not going to allow certain torturers and murderers from Russia and from other places from coming to Canada and using the banking system. This is not about dictating policies to Russia. This is about creating consequences to people who are criminals in which there are no consequences at present.
Russian officials have said they will retaliate. 13 Canadians, including Foreign Affairs Minister Chrystia Freeland, have already been banned from coming to Russia, and it now appears that more names are being readied for that unwelcome list. Chris Brown, CBC News, Moscow.